Hi, this is Joe from Beards Blazing Hair, and today I'm going to be showing you how to soften your oil-based pomade using Bro Cream. So, what's going on here? What did I discover? I don't think I discovered this. I think this is just something that I haven't seen a video on online, and I just wanted to do a little demonstration of it. But other people have discovered this before myself. So what I'm doing right now is using Murray's Black Beeswax in order to have an oil-based pomade in my hair, and I like it. But as you may have seen in my review, it's got a lot of tug in the hair. So when you put it in, it just gets very tuggy. It's difficult to put in. By contrast, Bro Cream is a cream, hence the name, and it's nice and soft to put in. The easiest to put in of any hair product I've ever used, and frankly easier than just your normal hair. I mean, it's like a tangle remover, but the hold isn't as good, and it also tends to clump up throughout the day. So both are kind of missing something. So what I wanted to show you was, and I guess you could do this all in one day, and I never have before, but it would be an interesting idea to definitely just put in the Murray's Black Beeswax and then put in the Brill Cream. Is basically yesterday I put in Murray's Black Beeswax in my hair, and then the second day, or potentially even the third day, so I'll put in Murray's Black Beeswax one day, same thing the next day, and then soften it up with the Brill Cream. Yesterday I just put it in once, so I have no buildup other than the one day of Murray's Black Beeswax. And what you can do is use the Brill Cream to soften it. So I'm going to show you how. So the first thing you want to do is get your hair wet, which I do recommend both for oil-based pomade as well as Brill Cream, is to get your hair wet. Once you've gotten it wet, you can towel dry. You want to have towel dried because soaking wet hair really doesn't do a good job. It'll be dripping. It doesn't do a good job kind of keeping everything steady. But and especially with Brill Cream, it really will just slide right off. So you want to make sure you've towel dried, and then after you towel dry, you just apply some Brill Cream to your already existing hair. And no product will come out since it's oil based, it doesn't come out at all with water. And you'll see this is about as much as I end up using. But you apply it, and this is a side note too, this is about as much Brill Cream as I normally use. So it isn't you don't have to do any extra or less or anywhere in between. You just basically do your normal Brill Cream routine and just kind of put it in there. You can see it applies pretty easily, and you can feel even from the second you start to put it in, you can feel it already starting to soften things. So I don't know. This may be something I start doing. Is the other dollop here? This may be something I start doing. I don't know, every day. I'll just combine both to make my life a lot easier. Lately, I've just been doing it. The Black Beeswax one day or 2 days, and then this on. But yeah, I mean, there's no reason you can't do it all in one day. Why the heck not? Other than the hassle factor. It's pretty cool. So you'll see as it goes in, goes in pretty smoothly. No real issues there. Just make sure I got everything off my hands. And then here's where everything comes in real nice. Super easy comb through. Tougher than just Brill Cream by itself, but much easier than Murray's Black Beeswax. Even if I'd say the only comparison point would say it's easier than if I just wake up in the morning and would just run a comb through my hair with Murray's Black Beeswax, because with your oil-based pomades, heat, meaning the heat from your head, warms it up enough that it's pretty pliable, but there's a big difference between that and applying extra to you've damped your hair, you've dried your hair, and then you're applying extra. That's gonna be a lot tougher to apply. So yeah, this was nice and easy to apply. And I love the styling too. I'll give you a shot at the end of the day to show you what it looks like. You can definitely compare versus my Murray's, or I guess both really, my Murray's Black Beeswax review and my Brill Cream review. I think the styling's better than both. Both at the beginning of the day and at the end of the day. I think it's better with either individually. So they're better together than they are apart, which is definitely an interesting thing. And then the other nice advantage you get out of this is the washout is awesome. You don't have to deal with I have a video on my channel that I'll also link below where you're going to use Aussie 3-Minute Miracle in order to take out your oil-based pomades. But you don't even need to bother with that whenever you are using this. So pretty dang neat. Pretty dang neat overall. Let me get one more, just a little smoother over there. Always tricky in hairstyling to get it perfect, but I try my absolute best to really nail it. So let's one more come through. But yeah, so you can just do a normal washout with your normal shampoo. You don't have to fiddle with Aussie 3-Minute Miracle with this stuff because the Bro Cream seems to eat through the buildup. But yeah, let's take a look at the head hair here. So take a look. This is what it ends up looking like. So I'll show it now, which I think looks pretty dang good. And I'll show it at the end of the day. We'll see you in a second. And we are back. So this has been an entire day, 12 plus hours. I've gone outside. I've experienced the heat and humidity of South Florida in the summer, and I've kind of dealt with it all. And you can see the combination, if you take a look at my head, the combination of the Bro Cream and the Murray's Black Beeswax ended up holding up super well. I think Murray's Black Beeswax would more or less look exactly like this, but as far as Bro Cream, it would really clump up. So I think the combination is the way to go. You get the hold and the styling from Murray's Black Beeswax, and you get the softness and the lack of tug from the Bro Cream. With that being said, this has been Joe from Beards, Blades, and Hair, and until next time.